Hello everyone. Ted Simpson here, certified Bob Ross instructor, and here we are with another Nature's Brush Basics video for you. Should I do 7 more videos on the evergreens? Maybe. But today, I'm just going to show you how we paint a canvas black, how I paint a canvas black. You can buy these already pre-primed with the black gesso, but I thought I'd show you how to save a little money and do it yourself. What I got here is my black gesso. Comes in a big 16-ounce bottle here. And what I got here from the hardware store, or your local big box, is an edger tool with these little replacement pads. They're only a couple of bucks. Oop, you can see I still got a little bit of that black gesso there. So, you get this edger tool with the removable pads, and they can last a long time. I'll show you that in just a minute. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put out, a tablespoon or so. Okay, once you've done a few of these, your pad has a little bit of the gesso impregnated in it, and a little goes a long way. So, what I got here is I just take my pad and I just like to make little circles, and it sort of distributes it across this edger tool. And then I make these circles and I just push outward. Come back in the center and push outward. If you drag it this way, it tends to put a big bead of paint all along the edge. So, making these little circles, spreading it around, and I just want to cover the entire canvas here, just by pushing outward. See that? Now, what I like to do very lightly is I just graze very lightly at a really low angle, nice and flat. I do it once sideways, and I do it one more time long ways, and that's it. The canvas is black. Now, if you want to, you can just lightly do the sides here if you really feel like it. It's not necessary. Just by pushing away from the corners. Again, it helps it from doing this. Let me see if I can show you here. You go like that, and it just builds up a nice little bead. So if you just push away, it keeps the paint on the pad. So is that all of them? That is all of them. So there you go. And then you can set this aside, let it dry for 20 minutes or so. And let me show you that again. Again, you don't need a lot, okay? If you do a little bit too much, you can always kind of do a couple more canvases and take the excess off of this one. You might want to wear gloves. But once you get the handle of it, pick up that color, spread it around, and you can do these canvases really, really quick. I like to do, 20 or 30 at a time. I have them laying all over on the tables and anywhere where I can prop them up. I tend not to do the edges anymore. I found it unnecessary. You can even do the bigger canvases here. Again, you don't need a ton of paint. Just need to spread it and move outward. Spread it, move outward. Now, of course, it is easier and it goes faster if you do use a lot of paint, but I find it to be a waste. So just a couple extra pushes like that. Smooth it out. When I was starting out here, I was just using foam brushes, and it took like 3 coats at least to get the kind of coverage that you can do in just a few seconds here with your little edger tool. Now, what I do is I just store this in a little freezer bag. It's the standard self-sealing bag and put a baby wipe, just a standard old unscented baby wipe in there with it, and the paint will not dry out. Took me a while to figure that out till another CRI tuned me into the Ziploc bag here. But I seal it down, get most of the air out. If it's got a baby wipe in there, it will not dry out. I've had this same bag and the same baby wipe. Once in a while I'll swap out and give it a new baby wipe, but I've had this same pad on the edger tool for months. Okay, it will not dry out. It's amazing. So, there it is. Super fast video. I hope you guys learned something new, and I'll be back for more Nature's Brush Basics in the next video. Take care, everyone.